Okay, I was originally not going to record this today. I was going to do one video and that's it, but unfortunately something grabbed my attention that I simply have to put on YouTube. Now it's no secret that there's a lot of water bottling companies, one more expensive than the other one, but when I see something, what I saw, I have to ask, do anybody else know about this? Is this new, or is it just something to attempt to remove the bottling companies and just go straight to cartons? And that is the water, the new water that I got called, if you can see it, box of box water is better. That's the name of the water. Don't have a company's name, don't have an email or anything. It's called box water's better. I find this funny because I never thought you could put water in a box and be any different. This caught my eye when I went to get lunch before heading back to to the coffee shop, and I just happened to saw this, and I was mesmerized so much I just had to buy it. I am curious how this tastes like. Is it any different? I tried finding some information, but the only information I got is this big, nice. If you can see it, okay. If you can see it, hello. That's all I got. Apparently, this is an environmental campaign. They do have a lot of information in regards to the reasoning for this. I'm gonna read it out loud for you because this is the only thing they have. They don't have any ingredients. They do have a fresh date, which I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think water goes stale, but you know, who do I know? I never really, kept water out so long. At least not bottled up. Normally when I get bottled water, I drink it right away. So, but yeah, apparently got a fresh date. It says best used June 24th, 2012. Which I'm kind of alarming. Does it have any ingredients in this? But it has nothing, no artificial flavors, just a box of water. Something I can get in a tap. But anyway, this is pretty much an environmental attempt to remove the plastics away. Even though I still think there's this carton is pretty much harmful to the environment in itself, but I'll let you guys comment on it. It says here, the first thing I'm reading here, that proves that this is an environmental move, is that 75% of our boxes is composed of renewable resource trees, making it the most sensibly sustainable beverage package available. Okay, that's one. The second one says the trees used to make our boxes come from certified, well-managed forests, and these forest trees consistently grows, replacing the ones harvested while removing CO2 from the atmosphere. Kind of curious about that one because I always figured it takes like 50 years for a full-grown tree to grow, but I could be wrong on that one. But basically what they're saying is the moment they move one tree, they put one tree back in. So it's not like they don't, tear down a tree and don't grow it back. They place it back in, which technically they're supposed to be doing in the first place. But here's another one, which has a little interesting sign of, if you can see it here again, this is that you can see the big feet and the small feet, which I'm kind of curious what that means. Well, let's read and find out. It says here, we ship our boxes flat with a filter which is significantly more efficient compared to the shipping empty plastics or glass bottles to be filled. Let me read this again. We shipped our boxes flat to our filler, which is specifically more efficient compared to the shipping empty plastics or glass bottles to be filled. Okay. Basically, what they're saying is they actually get more from these than they would do with a plastic glass. Now we got to the fourth one. which is our boxes are recyclable only where facilities exist. We know that. So and can be used easily flat can be easily flattened to their original states, taking up less space, which is true. You can actually this actually does take up less space. 10%, which I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna read it now. We really care about the world water supplies. 10% of our profits is donated to our World Water Relief Foundation. We feel anyone who is consuming our product is in a privileged position, and it's important that part of their spending goes to help those who are as privileged. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, this cost me $1.99. So 10% of $1.99 is going towards water preservation. Now, it could be more in some other states, could be less in other states, but that's what they're basically saying. So basically, I'll just round it out. 10% of 199. It's not on my top of my head, but I think it's like what 20 cents. Okay, so that's pretty good. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me, but 10% of 199 pretty much is going to water reserve. And 10% of something else here. So let's read this. We really care about the trees so much that we are donating another 10% of our profits to Reforestation Foundation. So when you are drinking this water, you are helping to plant more trees and protect our forests, strengthening Mother Nature's lungs. So with that reading, I've already jumped to the conclusion that this is an environmental push, which I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good, at least from a certain degree, but could you at least give it a name? I mean, box of water. You could have said environmental box of water or something. You gave it a plain name, so I don't know if this is gonna push itself. It probably would, it probably won't. It depends on if you actually care for name brand stuff. But this, when I saw this, I thought it was a box of salt, and I really had to read it just to understand what I was actually looking at. But enough about that. Let me just see how this tastes. It probably tastes like regular water, but you can see here they have a nice seal here. And there's no odor to it, so obviously this is just plain water. So I'm drinking it without ice because I got it cold. So it's not bad. It's just water. So it's not nothing preservative. There's no artificial flavors or anything. It's just water in a box, which for the first time I'm seeing this. And yeah, I mean, if anything else I can say out of it is at least it's making an effort to strengthen the environment, so they say. And you know, I'm for it. You know, that's cool. But like I said, it's going to be kind of hard push when you have a plain generic box like this, and no main brand title. I mean, heard a couple people have tried it. I'm trying it for the first time. It's pretty good. It's still cold, but will it catch on? That's a question within itself. So if you guys have tasted it before, if you tried it before, have you heard about it before in your state or around the city, please let me know what you're feeling about this box of water. Are you even attempting to buy a box of water? That's another good question. Are you going to switch over to the bottled water to get this water? Remember, it's $1.99 in stores. All right, so they say 10% is being given towards the environment, and the other 10 towards water. So you really are technically donating to a good cause. So your money is pretty much 20%. Is not bad. I think that's pretty good. But still, with the box the way it is, I think they have to at least give it a name. I mean, that's my own opinion on that. But that's my feel on it. It's just water. no artificial flavoring. I'm still worried about that fresh date because I don't remember water ever expiring, but I could be, but then again, I never kept water out for so long, let alone a year. So, what's your feeling on it? Let me know. Until then, J77 signing off on this unusual vlog.